fuck are you gonna update that shit? I'm in Pittsburgh with a lot of hoes. Young nigga with a bankroll. Lil Durk 88 on Twitter. Junior Durk on Twitter. Yeah. Cartoons was the last shit on my mind. I was chasing folks. Hey. Wash your ass. Brocos get nothing.
Yo, I'm in Pittsburgh with a lot of hoes. Young nigga with a bankroll. This is the Ignant Agenda. I'm your boy, way more fly than you, one you on Instagram. Way more fly than you, 2 U's on Twitter, your baby mama's favorite single father. To my left, we got a special guest. Introduce yourself. Please talk directly into the microphone, my man.
All right, man. We got TJ, King Tej1 on Twitter, Instagram. I don't be on that Facebook shit. But, yeah, man, you know, I'm in the building, you know, kicking it with the guys today. And we just going to have a good show.
Appreciate you for coming, man. And to my left, big black nigga with the bald head.
Yeah, that shit extra shiny today, my nigga. Lil Durk 88 on Twitter, Junior Durk _88 on IG.
You getting money, man. I see Gucci frames. I see you.
Nah.
You saw you laughing like this?
we gotta, I hit a deal, man. I hit a deal on that one.
So what's going on, bro? Like, for those of y'all that don't know, me and TJ been cool for a minute, man. You know what I'm saying? We I know y'all probably tired of hearing me and Jeff opinion, so we figure we'll solicit another male opinion and get into some shit today, man. So what's going on? Normally when we start, bro, we check on everybody up top. You know what I'm saying? How's your mental space on the scale of 1 to 10? How you feeling?
Shit, I say I'm about at a 7 right now, you know.
Okay.
You know, things can always be better.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'm maintaining, you know, doing what I got to do. Jack of all trades. So, you know, I just try to do what I can to, you know, make money out here and just survive, you know.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm trying to get ahead of that, you know. I'm trying to live a better life, you know. I want to be the luxurious and apartments and lavish cribs and all that. So,
yeah.
you know, niggas got big dreams and shit like that.
Of
so,
course.
You know, we gonna get that though.
It take time, man. I always have admired like people like Nipsey Hussle who have continuously stated that it's a marathon, it's not a race. You know what I'm saying? One day at a time. I like to say 124 at a time. You know what I'm saying? Take your time. You know, continue to focus on the things that you can't control. The shit that you can't control is out of your hands. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I can say is, I think I'm living greater now than I would have been if I was still in Miami.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I feel like that too. I mean, Miami is that's the crib, so it's gonna always be the crib. You know, I love going back, you know, but I can't be there more than like 3 days.
I feel you,
like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You know, I go in and see who I gotta see, and you know what I'm saying, I get back to where I need to get back to.
Check on moms.
Yeah, definitely. You know, I definitely gotta check on the OG.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Other family and stuff like that. But, you know, just the crib, like, for what I want to do is just not where I need to be at right now. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I know you can make it down there and do what you got to do. And, you know, it's all about your mindset. But my mindset is on something different, you know, different wavelength right now. So
I tell Jeff that all the time. Like, Miami is cool. It is cool to visit. And he's not from there. So when he go down there, he has a different type of fun than we have. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But for us, it's like you don't want to get stuck down there for too long. Right. You know, I felt the same with Tallahassee. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people would go to school and they would end up being stuck there, you know, getting on with the state or the county or whatever. And then, boom, next thing you know, you look up, it's 10 years you done been in Tallahassee. And I ain't going to say you don't have nothing to show for it, but it's harder to progress in a town like that because it condenses you. It's a college town. It's only so many opportunities. You know what I'm saying? You either go to school, you work for the state, you work for the county, or you in politics, or you sell drugs. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's it. So, but yeah, man, Jeff, how you feeling, man? How you feeling up top, bro?
I feel good. I'm about a 9. Yeah, strong 9.
okay.
Boy got the clean shave.
Yeah.
Okay.
That would make it extra.
Listen.
Hey, when you look good, you feel good.
Absolutely,
You know, that's
absolutely, man.
What about you, bro?
I think I'm a high. Yesterday I was a high 8. Still I'm at a 9. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple big things coming this week. I'm studying for not study. I take my state license exam for real estate on Wednesday. So once I pass that, I'll be a licensed real estate agent in the state of Georgia, and then that's when shit finna really change, cause that's something that I've always been passionate in, real estate, and hopefully I'm gonna use that to just change my life and my family's life. So that's what we on.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah,
Good
man.
luck on that.
Yeah,
definitely.
appreciate that. So, but yeah, man, tragic news for those of you who don't live in Atlanta. We found out this morning that the CEO of MARTA committed suicide. Tragically, last night, I believe. Not too many details other than what's on TV, but the reason why I brought it up is because we was just talking about mental health. You know what I'm saying? What you may go through, you never know what somebody else is going through. And we were having a sidebar conversation off mic just about, I don't think we'll allow things to get to that point. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I have too much to live for, and I have too many people that depend on me to kind of go out that way. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I just kind of wanted to see what y'all take was on that.
I mean, the sidebar, like, I can't do it.
Yeah.
Like you said, I got too much to live for. I got a kid, got a wife. I ain't doing it. Prayers and condolences to his family.
Absolutely.
But secondly, is just, if you struggling, we talk about this shit all the time. Go get some counseling.
Yeah.
Some therapy. I had a grief session this morning.
How did that go?
Today was a little more like everybody kind of sat back and listened. Last week was more like talkative. Mm-hmm. She had like true and false questions, stuff like that, where you can engage. Just today was like the steps and the different types of grieving and stuff like that. So with me, it's like more of sadness than anything else, because like my mother-in-law was here and then she just left.
Yeah.
But I would encourage people to at least go get some kind of help. People. We have doctors and stuff for this stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, like, just like we have workers that work at Macy's and Chick-fil-A and shit like that, we have people that go to school for, mental health. So,
right.
Just, if you ever in a place where you got to seek some help, seek it.
Yeah.
And,
TJ, I know you lost a parent. What are some things that kind of emotions and thoughts that went through your head during that time?
Man, it's tough. Honestly, like my old boy was one of my best friends. You know what I'm saying? He was my football coach, basketball coach growing up, and he taught me things about just life. You know what I'm saying? He didn't really excel in school like that because he grew up in a different era. So his mindset was on something totally different. And things I found out when he died, it was like real funny. You know what I'm saying? Like my dad.
Yeah.
Like he was real nonchalant and stuff when I was growing up. So it wasn't. It was just something that was surprising to me to hear, like those type of stories of him, like gang banging and shit that.
Okay.
So but he graduated high school, shit like that. He was in the band too, like me. Shit, I guess that shit is in my blood or whatever. But you just think about the good times and stuff that you did. More you want to think about all of the positive stuff, man. Of course you're gonna be sad.
Of course.
Know what I'm saying? It might hit you at a different time too, So it didn't hit me till really months later.
Yeah.
After the funeral and stuff like that. Just seeing my mom cry like that, it was just like, damn. You know what I'm saying? And just knowing that she's getting up to that age and stuff like that, I try to tell her I love her more often.
Yeah.
So it's just like you just gotta be around and cherish those moments, man. But
did you go forward with any counseling or anything like that, or you kind of just?
Nah, actually I didn't, man. I just really found different ways to cope with it. I do music, so and with that, I be able to express myself, and what I'm saying, whatever I feel at that time, it just come out.
That's good.
And during the time, my motivation through music is really just my family.
Yeah.
I want them to see the better things in life. Because growing up, we was average.
Yeah.
We wasn't broke.
We were that same with us.
So,
Middle class.
I got shit.
We okay.
Yeah.
We okay. You got nothing to take a vacation
Right.
to.
Yeah.
We had J's growing up, shit like that, clothes and all that good stuff. Christmas was Christmas. You know what I'm saying? We outside on our bikes and shit.
Right.
Doing all that type of stuff. So, I didn't have like a rough childhood or nothing like that. But niggas just want better things. Like,
Absolutely.
It's a new day and age. So, we just strive for bigger things now.
I never lost a parent. I've lost very, very close family members, but it's all good. So to see what you all have went through, you know what I'm saying, with losing a parent, Jeff, you losing a in-law, of course, TJ, you losing an actual parent or biological parent. Like, I commend y'all strength, because I know for me, I don't know what I would do. You know what I'm saying? I speak to my parents, and I know I see this a lot. A lot of people say that they they say how often do you talk to your parents or whatever? And I'm like, I talk to my parents damn near once every other day. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Once every other, like, we don't go 2 days without speaking. And that's just been something that has been a part of me since I left the house when I was 18. In college, like, I didn't go 2 days without talking to either one of them. And then nowadays, if I call my mama, my daddy will probably call like 30 minutes later. Mm-hmm. Oh, I heard you talking to your mama. I'm just calling to check on you, shit like that, right? So, that has definitely been, our regimen. So to lose that would be devastating for me. You know what I'm saying?
You confide in your father differently when you're a man too. So
absolutely,
like different.
Your dad know things about you that your mama probably don't know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's just a different feeling. You gonna always be on mama.
Of course.
Mama's gonna be top. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Women run the household. You know what I'm saying? Especially back then. So
yeah.
Right now it's just like, I just really just try to tell her I love her. You know, as much as I can. I try to see her as much as I can when I go to the crib. So. I try to do things for her, send her stuff. And, I like to see that she's traveling now and stuff like that with my aunt.
You got siblings?
Yeah, man. I'm actually one of 7.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, man. I'm the youngest, too. So.
Got you.
But I met a sister in like 2011.
Oh, wow.
So Papa was a Rolling Stone. You know what I'm saying? But
any of your siblings up here, or they all at the crib?
I got a brother in one of Robbins.
Okay.
And then my sister's in Maryland. She used to work with Johns Hopkins. She's at a different hospital now.
Okay.
And then the rest of my siblings in Miami.
Gotcha. Okay, so one in Georgia, one in Maryland. Then you here, that's 3. You said 7, so you got 4 at the crib. Yeah. Got it. Okay. Yeah, man, that's cool, bro. So Jeff and I are both in committed relationships. So we have to we live vicariously through people who are currently maybe dating or single. You know what I'm saying? How is dating life in Atlanta for a young black man that is successful, that is talented, and that is aspiring, and chasing his dreams? Because we hear and see so many different things. On social media, everybody got a damn opinion about what's going on, what I won't do, what I'm not finna do, what I ain't finna do till I get married, blah, blah, blah. So how is that scene for you?
Does the shit line? Is the math mathing?
Hey,
yes, is it? I would like to know.
It's really about your type. You know
okay.
what I'm saying? So, like, the type of women that I deal with, they went to school, you know what I'm saying, got degrees and shit like that, got good jobs.
Okay.
So, they make it fun. They like doing shit and stuff like that. But it just, at some point, we kind of veer off to different paths, you know what I'm saying? Some of them they don't want children, you know what I'm saying?
And you do.
Yeah, definitely.
I got you. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I definitely want to have, a couple kids, one at least.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But
no, they don't want kids at all?
Yeah, at all, bro. So it's different now, but, it's cool with going out and hanging out, and I court women, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, it's not like I'm just out here just, you know what I'm saying, smashing it.
Damn, nigga.
Smashing and dashing and shit like that. I ain't used to having them.
Yeah, it's all good.
I ain't used to having them.
All right, so let me ask. Okay, so as far as like, is the dating one sided? Like, when let's just say you meet a woman, right? And let's say you naturally as men, we probably gonna pay for the first two dates. Maybe I give us 3. You know what I'm saying? At what point does it then become equitable? Like she's offering to take you out, or is that your experience? Like, have you experienced that?
Oh yeah, I've been with women that reciprocate. Like you know, they show love. You know, just they'll cash out me on my birthday. Like
that's what's up.
I'm not even a nigga that post my cash out.
Yeah.
You know, I don't even feel like niggas do that, but I guess niggas
I feel like they shouldn't, but you know.
Yeah, you know how that goes. But, you know,
right.
But yeah, you know, I've definitely been with women that reciprocate like energy and, you know what I'm saying, monetary things and gifts and stuff like that. But a lot of times they're either long distance, you know, they might come in town and we have a nice little weekend, you know, a little staycation. And,
Man,
and kick it, you know what I'm saying? And that shit is that's the type of dating that I like to do.
I got you.
So I don't mind doing shit like that. And yeah, you know, I'm definitely gonna pay, but they definitely go out and like, oh, you want to drink? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Oh, I pay for this and I got this or whatever. So
I was definitely.
But I've been on the other side too. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? You know, they just go with the flow.
I definitely would used to prefer women that didn't live here.
Yeah.
I think the excitement of a woman coming in town just for you, y'all kicking it, y'all going out, fucking the town up, and then they going back to their respective cities for you to have, you know, your time to yourself. That just used to be me. You know what I'm saying? And then I've been on the other side too, dating women in town. I ran, in my experience in Atlanta, I ran across a lot of selfish women. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, my time is limited because I have children. So when you really break down, because I'm a numbers guy. I break down the numbers of the days in the month, right?
Yeah.
So I only get 2 weekends to myself. If I'm choosing to spend at least one of them weekends with you, to me that says a lot, because I could be doing any and every other thing that I would like to. You know what I'm saying? And then the other days throughout the week, you working. Monday through Friday, you at work. You know what I'm saying? You don't really have time for anything else. And then the other 2 weekends, I got my kids. So it's literally, I got 2 weekends to myself. Let's figure out what we doing. You know, and if that's not enough for you, we probably not going to be compatible, because that's all I have to give you at this moment in time. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's interesting, man. We still go out a little bit, and I just be looking like, if I wasn't in a relationship, is this what I would be exposed to, I guess?
Atlanta is a melting pot, bro. I don't think I met too many women that are even from Atlanta.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
So it's like, you know, going out there and just having a good time, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool with that. I'm still young, no kids. You know what I'm saying? I don't have as much responsibility as people with kids.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? It's not really something that I'm like focused on right now, but at the same time, you know, when I'm out dating, you know, I like to do shit. I'm an activities guy, so I like to do, you know, hiking and, you know what I'm saying, axe throwing and shit like that.
You said hiking.
Yeah, shit, but axe throwing and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to do the typical movies and dinner and shit
that's
like that.
that's
you know, man, but and then take
Hold No, but you said hiking?
Yeah.
You like hiking?
Yeah, I'll be doing that shit.
Okay. How is this first date, second date, third date? What kind of
what kind? First date is good. You know what I'm saying?
So black women are letting you take them hiking on the first date?
Yeah. I mean, it's all about trust, bro. Like, it's your mouthpiece, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, women have to feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not being overly aggressive and shit like that, or come to the crib, Netflix and chill and shit, like, nah.
Yeah,
you know
of course,
yeah. You want to go out and do shit, you know, and it's an open park. Like, that shit heavily populated with people. You know what I'm saying?
When I hear hiking, I hear
sweat.
My hair.
that's where I was coming from.
My feet. That's what I hear.
I mean,
but you're okay. So let me ask this: you're prior to setting up a hiking date, hey, you know what you like to do.
See, I said it could be a first date. Like, I don't take them out on the first. Like, my first date is a picnic. But
okay,
yeah, like if I introduce it, like, you know.
Would you be interested in this?
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, that sounds dope. Okay, I got you. I thought this was like your go-to, like, yo.
Nah, my go-to.
You the hiking man.
Nah, man, I'm the pick nigga. I'm the pick nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Picnics is cool though. Yeah,
picnics is real cool.
Picnics
like, you know,
definitely dope.
Piedmont is a nice spot, dog. Like good scenery out
I
there.
heard about
They got a
Piedmont.
little bar down there on the corner and shit.
It's a bar out there?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's like a little tavern, I guess.
Okay.
You know, consider that.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, people out there walking their dogs, you know, kids and shit like that. It's just real. Like, you can have a conversation, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I like to do on dates. Like, I like to converse and speak to each other. And, you know, that's how you get to know people. You know?
That's what a date is, though. Yeah, that's what a date is. Like, a lot of people have lost the essence of what a true date is. A date is you and I going out and getting to know one another. Whatever that may be. Whether it's hiking, whether it's going on a walk in a park, whether it's going to get some ice cream, whatever the case is. We've clouded the word date to the extent of now it's monetary, how much you spend, what you do, where you go. And it's like, yeah, like, nigga, if you like me, what the fuck do it matter where we go?
Right.
I like you, you like me, let's go somewhere. I'm gonna feed you.
Right. Because we can go
that goes without saying. You know what I'm saying?
We can go to Fletcher's and have a great time, and then we can go to STK and have a horrible time.
Correct.
Because STK got this stigma of, it's the greatest steakhouse ever. Right. Like, I'm going to have a great time. No.
You ever been to STK?
Nah, I haven't actually.
Don't waste your time.
I've been to American Cut. That was a nice spot.
STK is for the price that you pay, the experience doesn't match.
Right.
That I'll say that. I won't go as far as saying the food is nasty, but for what I paid $130 and it was just me.
Oh, I was about to say that too.
It was just me.
I paid over $4.
So we went to meet. I was the fifth wheel. Yes, what it was.
Yeah,
it was
John and Ashley, me and Sierra and you.
Yeah, and I just went because I never been. I was like, man, this is my family, so it don't really fucking matter. But what occasion was that? Somebody's birthday.
It was Ashley's birthday.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So my cousin's wife. So we went. It was 5 of us. We sat in the booth. I had one drink. I don't even think I had steak, bro. That's the thing. Mm-hmm. I might have had was it a steak? Did I have steak?
I had the surf and turf, and the steak was about as big as the brim in this cup.
It was about an 8 ounce. Wow. You looking at about $80 for the 8 ounces, pretty much. Because it wasn't like, I could see if it was grass fed, you know what I'm saying? No hormones or no steroids. To me, the food didn't really match.
Did they even roll the steaks out to y'all?
Hell nah. That happened when you get a tomahawk. When you get a tomahawk, I think they do that. But the tomahawk was $250 by itself though.
And then you had to pay for size.
Yeah, so it's all a la carte. It's like Root Chris.
You ever been to Shula's at the crib?
I have.
See, Shula's, they roll that bitch out to you. They educate you on the different sizes.
I like shit like that.
Well, take me to Fogo. Like Fogo, I think you'll have a better experience because they, like you said, they explain it. Hey, this is the pork covered in whatever.
Yeah, it's
Fogo or Chamagucha. You ever been to Chamagucha?
Nah. Chamagucha
sit on Piedmont Road, literally across from I know you know what Twin Peaks at. Okay, so if you come out of Twin Peaks, go to the left. Chamagucha sit right there on the corner. You gotta walk across the little parking lot where the parking garage is. Yeah. And it's sit right there on the corner. It's a Chamagucha on the side. I think they only open at nighttime though. But it's just like Fogo the
That's where we went for somebody's birthday?
Yes.
Okay.
See, so, I'm not a birthday dinner person, dog. So don't invite me there. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
If we going to the club, I can do that. You know what I'm saying? I show love.
I like to eat. So I have a restaurant list of just places that either I've been to or I done seen it on TV and I want to go try it, or somebody was talking in the conversation and I wrote it down. Like, I got a whole bunch of shit that I'm going to narrow down for Valentine's Day.
Look, I'm a thin nigga, bro. But I eat. So,
but that's what I'm saying.
Not birthday dinners, though.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Gratuity.
I feel you.
Splitting the check. Like, I don't want to go through none of that. Like, we done seen that shit on Twitter too many times.
Yeah.
Where, they trying to separate the check. Oh, I ain't pay for this. I ain't pay for that.
Yeah, I hate that.
You know what I'm saying?
I like my parties to be at 5 or less.
Yeah.
Because at 6, that's when they start charging you the table gratuity. Mm-hmm. So, but for you, I figure, and all the restaurants that's on my list ain't necessarily all 5-star. It's like little hole in the wall shits. Yeah. I got what is it? Baked Potato Factory. You ever been there? Dope. When we went, it was closed, but it's basically a whole bunch of baked potatoes. You can get them stuffed, seafood, vegan, whatever the fuck. Like it's dope shit like that. Like I write down and I want to try. I'm gonna give you another spot too. This I ain't gonna give too many gyms away, but a nice little date spot for you and a lady friend. It's called Politan Row.
Never been there.
All right, Politan Row. All right, you ever been to Apartment 4B? That's another restaurant too. Anyway, Politan Row sit on what is that? That's I know.
It's about the sugar factory.
Is that but is that Peachtree?
If it ain't, it's close to it.
Yeah. So basically, picture a food court, right? At maybe like Aventura or something, but it's a bar in the middle, and around the bar is little restaurants, like places you can eat. They got pizza, they got wings, they got hibachi, they got Mongolian beef, they got tacos. The taco spot, they got oxtail tacos. Them shits is amazing. They only sell them Friday, Saturday, and Sunday though. But it's a dope spot to go to. They play dope music. It's a nice little vibe. You take somebody there.
You said
it's called Politan Row. I text it to you. Yeah, it's dope. And you ain't gonna spend no more than about maybe $50. If
Yeah,
man,
I don't think I spent that much.
If you oxtail taco, but only on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Only Friday, Saturday. They don't sell it throughout the rest of the day. But yeah, man. Okay, so dating is in.
Yeah, dating is all right, man. I mean, for me, I'll say that. You know, I don't know what other people got to deal with the, you know, people lying to each other just to impress each other and all that type of shit. Like, I'm down to earth. Like, I take women to, like, museums and picnics.
Okay.
And, you know what I'm saying? Like, I do shit like that.
You're a serial dater. Yes.
Yeah.
You said a museum, nigga.
Yeah. I mean, I'll say that. You know what I'm saying? I'm on a dating.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Because I feel like
single.
you single, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do if you're
exactly.
single. Like, if you want to date, like, you know. Now, let me ask you this question. You don't have to answer if you don't want to.
All right.
After, is there a certain amount of dates that you have to go on or you go on and then you expect, you know, sexual favor?
Nah.
You don't. So you just dating, I like you, we going out.
Yeah.
There's no expectation from a physical standpoint.
See, with being a serial dater, one of them's fucking. So
very true. That's a great point. That's a great point.
You don't have to like expect that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't ever go into any situation expecting that because I'm never pressed for that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just me though.
Yeah.
But it's some niggas that's real horny like that.
They are.
You know what I'm saying? Some niggas like, oh man, I did this, I did that. Hey man, nah, fuck that, bro. Nah, come to the crib, but you know what I'm saying? I'm coming over there or whatever.
Yeah. But
nah, that's just not me. Like I'm not. You know, a woman has told me before, like I wasn't aggressive enough. You know what I'm saying? That's just not my personality.
Got you.
I don't feel like I have to like fucking manipulate you into like giving me your pussy.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So just because I pay for this and pay for that, like whatever, like that shit gonna come back to me at some point. But I'm just level headed like that. So
I'm a little different.
Yeah.
Although I don't expect sex, I do have a 3-date rule.
Hey.
If we done been out 3 times, and all 3 times are definitely going to be different. Mm-hmm. I feel like after the 3rd date, you should know whether or not you want to sleep with me or not. Right. If you don't, that's perfectly fine. I think this isn't something I would no longer want to pursue, because for you, you're having the time of your life. You getting wine and dine, you eating, you're getting wine and alcohol and dating, and we going to all these different places.
And that's just you.
That's just me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to them too, but 9 times out of 10, I've been here before.
Yeah.
So it ain't really like I'm experiencing anything different or new. It's just with you. So I feel like you're getting what you want. We should also focus on what I may want as well. And if we're not aligned, that's perfectly fine. We probably just need to go on and date other people.
Yeah.
Find somebody who is willing to continue to date you without wanting any type of sexual favor, and I'll do the same. You know what I'm saying? No harm, no foul. We don't got to fall out or beef. You can call me immature. You can call me whatever you want to call me. But to me, it's immature that you're allowing me to do this, and you know what time it is.
Right.
Like, you just know, like, as men, yeah, we want to have sex. I'm not saying that that's the only thing that we want, but I'm not taking you out on a date just because I just want to take you out on a date. Yeah, I'm trying to get to know all of you.
Clothed and unclothed.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Like, man.
hey, I mean, have your preference, black man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of women do not like that shit. I don't know what it is about women and men having their preference about shit, but, you know, we get a lot of backlash for that. But, shit, I don't know, dog. Like, when it comes down to the whole dating shit and fucking and all that shit, like, I don't have to manipulate women. And not saying that people do, but niggas do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't, that's just not my route, dog. Like, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, if they genuinely want to do that, they gonna do it. Yeah. You know, they gonna do it. And a lot of times that shit starts from communication before y'all even go out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, y'all get into the sexting thing or whatever, you know, y'all done talk about what y'all like, positions. Right. And all that
I feel like if we've already had that conversation, stop playing with me.
Physically, that's what's attracting you anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like,
absolutely.
That's the first thing that's going to attract you is just how somebody look.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So,
are you attractive to me? Am I attractive to you?
Exactly. Yeah. So in that mindset, like, you know that you gonna do something or you not gonna do something.
Right. But that's one of the first things that come out of our mouth. Oh, you look nice tonight. Yeah. So clearly you like something about me, or I like something about you, whether it's your titties, your ass, or you like my muscles or whatever.
Or when you DM.
Yeah, like it's something about me.
Yes.
Women love
your picture, your picture, your profile picture, because 9 times out of 10, 8 times out of 10, you meeting somebody via social media nowadays. Unless you just a nigga that's just outside all the time and you just run into women, which is cool too. But for the times that we're in now, 8 times out of 9 times out of 10, you're meeting somebody via social media. So their profile picture is what you see. This is what attracted me to you. You attracted to me or whatever. If it's 9 times out of 10 is women, they got their titty in their picture. You know what I'm saying? Whatever their best asset is, whether it's a smile, whether it's hair, whether it's eyes, whether it's titties, ass, whatever the case is, it's somewhere in their media. It may not be the profile picture, but if you scroll their media, they sitting on the countertop, they turned around at an airport, in the gas station or some shit like that. Like, so I feel like you've already put your best asset on display. This is what you're telling me I should like you for. When I start talking to you, of course, I'm going to get to know other things about you. Did you go to school? What are your family values? You know what I'm saying? Love language, all that whole conversation. But at some point in time, let's be adults here, okay? 2 to 3 dates. After the 3rd date, I shouldn't even have to even discuss what's happening after that. You know what I'm saying? That's just my personal opinion. Right. And again, I just don't like my time wasted because what I found is that people will accept whatever you give them. So if you continue to be the date nigga and not really ask for what you want, because they going to ask you after you have sex, what they finna, look out, show love. What's the words they use when they want to beg? Look out, show love. Make sure I'm straight.
Right. Bitching your nails done.
They're going to ask you for what they want. So I feel like we should be able to do the same thing. That's just how I feel.
Yeah. So, I mean, you know how life is, bro. The whole double standard shit and, gender roles and all that good shit going to, they try to categorize life, but you just can't, you know what I'm saying? Because everything just happens based on how you want it to happen, how you feel, and based on, like, your mindset. Yeah. So you're not going to go out and find a woman that's all out in the open like that if you don't like that. You know what I'm saying? True. And the whole opposites attract thing, that shit is rare. I don't feel like that shit is just, it's no fairy tale. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't really no rules to what we got going on with life, like with relationships and shit like that, because you can't pinpoint what's gonna happen. Yeah. Like, you can have, dreams and aspirations and shit like that, but for you to be out like, oh, he gotta be this height, or he gotta have this, or he gotta have that. Yeah. It's just like, like you doing too much. Like, you taking all the love out of everything, really, you know what I'm saying? Because you more focused on having the perfect person. Yeah. So you're not really focused on, like, loving them for what they have to offer you right now. So
you love a list more than you love the individual. Yeah,
absolutely.
They love the thought of people.
So I've gathered us here today to discuss what do we consider to be a weak man. Now, this topic kind of spawned just from, I was walking around the crib one day and I asked my significant other, what makes a man weak? And she thought about it for a little bit and then I asked her to ask her friends. They got a group chat or whatever. And so I'm going to read to you all some of the responses, then we can comment on them. But I wanted to ask you all first, what do you think makes men weak or makes a man weak from your point of view? Anybody could start. It don't matter who.
Weak to me is a nigga that's always whining.
Okay.
Like, it's okay to be vulnerable with your dogs. Like, hey, bro, I'm going through some shit.
Mm-hmm.
But every time I see you, it shouldn't be I'm going through some shit.
Yeah.
Like,
I got you.
You need to, my nigga, you got to figure it out. You a grown-ass man. Like, I think we all over our 30s.
Right.
At this table, like, figure it out. So that's one aspect of being weak. Mm-hmm. And then on that same note, not having your emotions intact. Like, you should be, as a man or just as an adult, you should be able to express your emotions.
Yeah.
In a manner that I can understand what you're talking about. Mm-hmm. It should be, oh, dog, I'm ready to fight.
Right.
Nigga, what?
Like, what happened?
Nigga, we supposed to be doing this shit. Like,
okay.
But yeah, those are my two things.
What about you, T?
Well, I mean, we had the sidebar, you know what I'm saying, before, but I would say pride. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was my main thing with how men approach things. Like, we have this whole thing about pride and, you know, a nigga step on my shoe. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel trying.
Yeah,
you know
what
I'm saying? Like, that's crazy.
We've been there.
Like, come on, bro. That shit crazy to me, man. But,
yeah,
you know, it's like, what possessed you to, like, even have that emotion? Like, what made you mad? Just because, you know, you can clean a shoe, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I apologize.
Right,
you know
right.
what I'm saying? Everything. But a nigga want to fight you over that type of shit. And it's just like, you know, we make decisions based off pride a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like, and, you know, I talked about us not being able to, like, reach out and ask for things, you know what I'm saying? Because that, in a woman's eyes, looks like a weak man. You know what I'm saying? You going out, and why you got to ask for this? You know what I'm saying? Why you can't do it? Like, this and that. And it's just different. You know what I'm saying? Like we were saying before, like, it's not a way for us to understand each other, like, as far as men understanding women, women understanding men in a full, like, entity. Yeah. Because you're not gonna understand, like, why somebody acts like that, like, why somebody is treating you like that, because that's just what they do. Right. That's just them. You know what I'm saying? You gotta see people, like, you gotta accept people for what they are sometimes, and move on or move accordingly. Like, that's just what it is. But yeah, I feel like pride is just one of the things that will make a man look weak, going out and reacting based off of, like, just something like real small, or just, you know, putting your emotions into that a little bit too strongly or whatever. But
yeah, for me, self-control would be my response, and I think self-control is one of the things that the young ladies touched on. But self-control from a broad vantage point, whether it's like you brought up the example, somebody stepping on your shoe and they apologize. Self-control is apology accepted, bro. No problem. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I realized it was an accident. Self-control could be, you know, controlling yourself around the opposite sex when you're out about, not around your significant other. Right. Self-control could be watching your temper with your children or with your significant other when things get a little heated. Self-control, because we all use it at work. That be the thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's almost like we turn it on at work. You don't go to work, say nigga all day long like you do when you around your homeboys or your dog or bitch, hold this and that. You go to work and you conduct yourself as a professional. So how is it that in your personal life you can't do the same thing? You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, that would be my response. Like, just self-control as a whole, like, that makes you a man. Knowing when to be vulnerable, when to be firm, when to be stern, when to be, you know, flexible, like, things of that nature. Like, those are some of the things that I take pride in being able to do, because I am a leader. I'm not only a leader in my household, I'm a leader in my relationship, I'm a leader with my children, I'm a leader at work. Like, you can't just be out here just making pride or making decisions based off of, you know, what you're feeling at the time. You got to be able to sit back, analyze, and make the best decision for everybody that's involved. And I think that's what makes you a man. True. So some of the things that they pinpointed were does not speak up for himself. Now, I can use the example because they talk about this a lot all the time. Oh, niggas, they get skipped at the barbershop and they don't say nothing.
Bullshit.
Yeah. What barbershop they going to?
Man, for real, because 9 times out of 10 is appointment only.
Right.
I feel like that happened to one nigga and they blew that shit out of proportion. I don't see like niggas like you're not about to skip me, bro.
Yeah,
like,
nah,
like you
that
said, it's
happened.
appointment only. Like nigga, I'm.
And if you going to that specific barber, like y'all have a relationship.
Shit, right.
Yeah.
So a nigga not just gonna be like, all right,
The
bro.
post-
Like,
And
one
he's not
scenario,
going to allow
yeah,
nobody to
right.
skip you knowing that you
nah,
was
if you're
there.
extremely late, then that's different.
different,
You know
right.
what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
nah, ain't niggas is not just getting skipped.
It's
at the
not,
barbershop
yeah.
like
But
that.
speaking up for yourself as far as, well, they didn't really go into or elaborate. But I guess it would be speaking up for yourself in terms of what's right and what's wrong. You know, to me, I don't know. I don't hang around any niggas that don't do that. You know, all my niggas pretty much got a voice and they voice their opinion based on how they feel. So.
You will hear what the fuck I got.
Exactly. It's not like no situation where, you know, I'm just gonna sit back and just take any old thing.
Right.
So, all right, let's see what else they got. They got feeds other people's needs and desires, family and friends, but not his woman. So, have you ever been in a situation where you cater more to a family friend versus your significant other? Any of you?
I think young.
I know
like,
I have.
Young, like back, like
Yeah.
coming up, maybe doing college and early 20s and shit like that. But now, like, no, I understand what it takes to be the man of the house.
Right.
Like, so nobody comes before my wife and my kid.
Got it.
And
Amen.
if you need $5 and this is my last $5, I'm not gonna give you my $5.
Right.
Like,
Right.
nigga, you got to go figure that shit out.
Is it a struggle for you in your case picking or prioritizing between wife and kid?
I think we've had that conversation,
Mm-hmm.
but I think that's solely based on what we've been through.
Mm-hmm.
Like she'll tell me like she didn't mean it like that, but she was like, I'm jealous of the relationship that you and Chase have. Okay, well, hey, he's a boy, like, so it's a little different. So we spend
Yes.
a little bit more time together. Like,
And the time that it's spent is different.
right? But like, you shouldn't feel that way because I'm still attentive to you.
Mm-hmm.
Like whether whether you don't see it or not, like I'm still here. Like sometimes he wants to be by himself.
Yeah.
And then, like, you got to create that time, like, okay, well, he chasing his room, so let me go spend time with my man.
What about you, T?
In
any relationship, don't have to be a committed relationship. It could be, I mean, I know we don't owe, in dating, you don't owe anybody that, but,
Nah, I mean, nah, bro. I'm tunnel vision, bro, when I'm in a relationship. Dog.
Okay.
So it's like, if it's something like my family, then that's different, but a friend, like, I mean,
This nigga.
I ain't do nothing that time, bro.
It's the wire.
Yeah, it probably is. Put the white. Well, I ain't trying to go. Yeah, you good. There you go.
But anyway, yeah, man. So I mean, like, my old girl, like, yeah, I'm gonna look out for my old girl.
Of
but
course.
I'm gonna make sure my household is already complete, though. Like,
Yeah.
we don't have anything that we need at that time. But
And then you're gonna help. Yeah.
at the same time, it's like that's your mom, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? That's just different. But outside of that, like, nah, I haven't seen a friend or anything like that. Like, I haven't put more effort into, like, going out and hanging out with my friends than I did with my girl or nothing like that. So
You said something. You said that's your mom.
yeah,
To men, that's self-explanatory.
yeah,
To a woman, that may be competition, because I already have to compete with, if y'all got kids or a child, I come second to the child. I come second to work. I come second to any other extra credit. Let's just say you got a business, you're self-employed, or you got a hustle, or you do something like, for you, music, you know what I'm saying? Or another activity, if you got 1 or 2 jobs, whatever the case is. And then we're talking another woman, which, yes, this is the woman that brought you into this world.
yeah.
But I just feel like women look at that as competition versus true, genuine love for the individual that gave you life. Because you see it all the time, like, oh, I don't want to meet y'all fat ass mamas, no way. Like, these are some of the conversations that happen.
First of all, bitch, my mama ain't fat.
They say it all the time, oh, I don't want to get friendly with your mama, or I don't want to meet nobody, this and that. And it's just like, for me and where I came from, as far as family dynamic, everybody in my family is married. Like damn near everybody. It's some cousins that's running around here that they not married, but I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about if I got an aunt, uncle, I don't have no single aunts or uncles.
Right.
Everybody been married except for maybe one on my mom's side of the family. But for the most part, all of my aunts and uncles have been married at least 15 years. At least, even if they got divorced. The second marriage has been at least 15 years.
But women gotta understand, like, well, at least in my case, my mom was very independent. My mom would go get 2 jobs if she got to. So my mom was rarely calling me, "Oh, Jeff, I need some money." Like, no, that shit don't work. Or like, I need something. Like, my mom don't do that. Like, the most my mom asked for is like when she come in town, like carve out a day for her. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, I'm in my mind, like I can't have a date with my mom. But it's been plenty of times where I've done carved out days for your mother.
Yep. Or your family.
Yeah, so respect my people just the same way I respect yours. Exactly. I don't think women do that shit all the time.
Right. Yeah. Does not protect his woman / family physically or verbally.
Who the fuck are they talking to?
I don't know. I'm just reading to y'all what.
It just sounds
what's
like
on the list.
Very, you know what I'm saying? Like direct at somebody.
It does. You know, and I purposely kept names out of it. But me personally, I feel an honor and a duty to protect my significant other. But everybody been blowing me up about it. Yeah. So, yeah, man. Like, I'm the first. I will be the first to defend. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what they mean by physically, but verbally, definitely. Like, you know, and a lot of one thing that has truly segregated families, individuals, is this whole vaccinated versus unvaccinated conversation. It's a lot of people that don't feel like vaccination is the way to go. And it's a lot of people that feel like if you ain't vaccinated, we have nothing to discuss. And that has definitely been a topic that has segregated families and loved ones as of recent. Do y'all believe in vaccination?
No.
You not vaccinated?
I'm not vaccinated.
Jeff is vaccinated.
You know I got
Nick is vaccinated. Me personally, I don't give a fuck. Like, whatever you are, whatever you choose, if that's your preference, that's your preference. I don't sit here and try to make people feel bad about not being vaccinated. Right. But what I don't like that people do is try to make it seem like if you do get vaccinated, oh, you finna be a zombie, you finna grow 8 legs and all this other shit. Yo, keep your opinion over there. That's cool. You don't want to be vaccinated. I'm not finna pressure you into be vaccinated, but if I'm gonna go do vaccinated things, leave me the fuck alone.
Look, my family tell me I can't come to Thanksgiving, bro.
Damn.
So, because we always have it at my uncle's house. And they didn't directly say that, but they were like, look.
Oh, my family gonna tell you.
Everybody there is gonna be vaccinated. You know, we don't want to have on masks and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, Mom, look, y'all can do that. You know, it's cool. I come see you anyway. You know what I'm saying? You're vaccinated and everything like that. But I do what I have to do to stay protected. You know,
how did they receive you? Did you go?
No.
Oh, you didn't go?
No. I mean, I wasn't gonna make it home for Thanksgiving anyway.
I got you.
At the same time, it's like my uncle was strict about that. You know what I'm saying? So it was cool. You know, I still talk to my aunt, and everything like that, aunts and everything like that. But
that's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. It is crazy, bro. But
it don't bother
I'm like,
me.
this out of all things that y'all like trust the government over, like this, like y'all don't trust the government for nothing else.
Yeah.
But it's funny that you bring up that word. Like I trust you that you making the right decisions. Like if you're out in public, you wear a mask. Or like not even out in public. Like if you're in like a large group of people.
Right.
Like, hey, I'm gonna put on some masks because not only, but it's also what you do for a living as well. Like you don't want to take that to anybody else. So like, I'm trusting that you're doing the right thing. Yeah.
Look, I mean, if it comes down to like I can't travel, you know, domestically and shit like that, like it's gonna be some way to where they're gonna make people get vaccinated without having to.
Oh, nigga, it's here.
You know what I'm saying? So
even at work, like
if you work for Nike, you got till the 19th to get vaccinated.
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, they about to fire a lot of people. But I mean, the whole thing, what's going on right now, bro? Like that shit is just about like being protected, like doing what you got to do, eating right, and everything. I mean, it just opened everybody's eyes. Honestly, I hope it did. You know what I'm saying? Wash your motherfucking hands. Like you know what I'm saying? You should have been doing that shit. But you know, I see a lot of not even just niggas, like just men, period. Like just walk in, use the bathroom, leave that bitch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
I look at it
ridiculous.
like this, you know, like you said, out of all the shit that we don't trust the government over, a lot of people have chosen their side in this vaccination thing. To me, I look at it like, nigga, they already track our every movement. You can't go 10 steps without being recorded, whether it's audio, video, when you talk about satellite, when you talk about CCTV, when you talk about, you know, especially if you downtown, it's a camera on every corner, every street light, every lamp post, every whatever the case is, you're being watched, monitored. Right now, we could talk about Nike, what you just said. When you leave here, I guarantee you the first ad that's going to pop up on your phone is going to be Nike.
Yeah.
You know, so they're already monitoring us. They're already knowing our whereabouts any and everywhere. All three of us got iPhones. We already know what time it is.
Right.
So, you know, to say that, oh, the government trying to kill, nigga, if they wanted to kill us, they'd kill us a long time ago.
Yeah.
A very, very long time ago. And they're still killing us.
They need us.
Now,
Essentially.
look,
You know,
I'm
so
not
it don't
one-
matter.
I'm not the whole. I can be like, you know, into that whole
Conspiracy theory.
conspiracy theories and all that shit, but I don't feel like they trying to kill us. I just feel like they're pushing.
I don't
another
either.
Agenda.
Yes, they are
You know
pushing
what
an
I'm
agenda.
saying? It's an
Yes.
agenda, but I don't want to be a part of that shit.
I feel
That's
you.
the whole thing. But again, like if it comes down to where they're making it to where I can't, like, you know, support my livelihood and
Yeah.
shit like that, then I'm gonna have to do it.
Gotcha.
But right now, like I get tested like at least twice a month.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I wear my mask and shit like that. Or do whatever I gotta do.
Yeah.
Wash my hands, all that. You know what I do on
Gotcha.
the regular. You know, but at the same time, it's like I haven't caught COVID at no point. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, same.
So it's just like I'm gonna just continue doing what I'm doing. You know, like
You either gonna catch
apparently
it.
my damn immune system is working.
You
So-
either gonna catch it and be really, really, really sick, or you're gonna catch it and you're not gonna be really, really. I
mean,
them
life
the only
is-
two options. Or the very extreme is you gonna die.
Life is 50-50,
But we gonna
bro.
die.
As soon as you step
that's
out your
it.
house,
Pretty
nigga.
much.
As soon as you step out your house,
If you
there's
drive a
chance
car,
you're
there's
gonna
a 50% chance, you know, that you're gonna get in an accident. Like it's just we're at risk every time we step outside.
die. Yeah, 1,000 ways to die, bro.
Go ahead. You was finna say something, Jeff?
Nah, that's it.
All right. Next one, no self-control. That was one that I spoke on, but of primary focus on not being monogamous. Have any of you guys struggled with monogamy in a committed relationship? Of course.
What do you mean my struggle?
Like nigga, not had to force yourself not to cheat or haven't cheated or.
Nah. See, I'm like I said, like I'm tunnel vision, dog. Like
Okay.
So when it comes down to that, like, bro, I don't know. I feel like I be trying to do too much, honestly. You know what I'm saying? But I'll try to make sure that the house is straight
Yeah.
because, like, I don't believe in the whole happy wife, happy life thing. I feel like, you know, happy us. You know what I'm saying? Cause,
Yes.
But at the same time, like I said, women really run the household, bro. Because you can't be mentally stable if your girl is like unhappy.
True.
You know,
Damn sure.
She will
You
make
just
it.
can't.
She will make it very uncomfortable
She
for
will
you to
make the
live
dog
there.
wanna go
exactly. Bro. So it's like you want to make sure everything, or at least
Yeah.
the things that you have that you're responsible for,
Right.
that you know those are in order. But
Monogamy is not hard. You know what I'm saying? It's not hard if you are with somebody that you can truly have fun with. And you find different things to do, whether it's hiking or TV. Like if y'all in the TV programming shows, finding something to watch. If y'all work out together, if y'all travel together and want to see some of the same places, like there are ways. It's so easy not to cheat nowadays. I feel like nowadays if you cheat, it's just because you really wanted to. You know what I'm saying?
well, you ain't get women back in the day.
True.
I feel like a lot of niggas really want to relive they
Yeah,
days
yeah,
and shit like that.
absolutely.
Shit that they missed
Absolutely.
out on and shit like that.
Bro, I'm
It's
not-
like, come on, bro.
I don't have enough energy for more than one woman at this
That's
moment.
my mindset.
And it's,
I don't.
at this stage of my life, I don't have enough energy for more than one woman.
Like,
You know
of
what I'm
course,
saying?
you see attractive women. Like, oh, okay, she looks nice. And I had this conversation last Sunday. I met my uncle at a cigar bar. Like, all the men there, like, oh yeah, we see attractive women all the time. Like, but it's not enough for me to disrupt the peace of my household.
Right.
I don't give a fuck how big your ass is, how big your titty is, how wet the pussy is. I don't care. Like, I don't want that headache.
Right.
It's a lot. Because you got to, for one, you got to keep up with communication with women. Women are very selfish as far as you paying them attention. Mm-hmm. So you got somebody that you just met. They're going to want attention because y'all just met. They want you to be attentive, consistent, all this other stuff. If you already got a routine with your girl, your wife, or significant other, it's going to be very hard to keep up consistency with a new person and maintain the schedule that you've already had with this person. And if it slips here, she's going to know.
Right.
She's going to see a different in your pattern, how you talk to her, how you communicate with her, whether it's good or bad. If you too attentive, what's going on with you? What got you so happy?
Right. Damn, that shit crazy.
And if it's not enough, what's going on? You haven't kissed me enough. You haven't touched me enough. You haven't hugged me enough. When we lay down, you don't cuddle with me like you used to. It's so hard to cheat now. You just might as well just don't do it.
We use an example as our phone. Like, when I go home, I can literally leave my phone anywhere in the house. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like, if it's in the kitchen, it's in the bedroom, like, it's face up. Like,
wherever it is.
I don't care. Like, it ain't nobody that, you know what I'm saying, like, that's going to get me in trouble. Yeah. But like you said, I'm not about to switch on my routine to please another woman.
Yeah. Now you got to take the phone in the shower.
Right.
Sleep with the phone under the pillow. Right. Like, I'm not going to do all of that.
My phone be over here. I don't, like, when I fall asleep, most of the time
sometimes it don't even be on the channel.
I'm playing Phase 10, like, that shit end up somewhere on the other side of the room. Yeah. I don't care.
Man, look.
Yeah, that's to me, that's easy. Yeah. The monogamy part is easy because, and then also too, aside from all of that, you just don't. I feel like at this stage, we're trying not to hurt people. Mm. Like my relationship is just as important to me as it should be to you. So I'm not trying to like fuck you up for the rest of your life. Like
we got enough of that.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. We came to each other damaged.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever you went through in your lifetime, I'm reaping some of the benefits and, you know, consequences of that. Likewise with me, like, you know, it's certain things that I've been through in my life that still trigger me with my relationship, but
bitch, I got PTSD.
Yeah, like it's like why would you want to add to that?
Right.
I mean, I've been single going on 6 years now, bro. And
that's a long time. Bro, God damn.
This is the longest time I've ever been single. But the thing is, like, I've learned so much about myself. You know what I'm saying? I learned so much about, you know, just from dating, you know, what women like, you know what I'm saying, what they don't like, shit like that. Although, you know, women are different, they're the same, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't like niggas to cheat. You know what I'm saying? They don't like to have to pay for shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a few things are like really across the board with women.
But that's another thing. Like the whole money aspect. Like, I already got. Okay, we got a budget.
Yes.
And in the budget, I get a little bit, she get a little bit. The rest go to the bills. The rest go to savings.
It ain't no room in there for other hoes.
Bitch, I can't pay for that $250 wig and your nails and all the other shit that y'all want.
Bro, it ain't enough in there. Nah, you on budget for other hoes. That's not in the budget.
Yeah,
it's not in the budget. It never will be.
Miss a lady.
Yeah, it ain't even because that's taken away from money that you want to spend on yourself.
Real.
It could be a little Nike outfit I want to go get.
I'll be saving for this.
You know what I'm saying? Like when you that's some real shit. We save for the shit that we want now. Right. Now I gotta dip into my little savings to date you. No, I don't want to do that. That's some bullshit. I don't want to do that. So.
Yeah, and I just don't like when people come into like situations already with that thought, like, oh, he gonna do this and he gonna do that, and all niggas cheating.
Oh, that's so it's
that shit is exhausting, bro.
We might as well not even talk.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
If you gonna bring that energy, just
we're not even, because you're not finna sit here and tell me that there are not other men that find you attractive that you've been conversing with or entertaining or whatever the case is. I feel like everybody, when you first meet somebody, it's at least 3 people in their life. The nigga they like, the nigga they love, and the nigga they trying to get rid of. Mm-hmm. Likewise with men. You know what I'm saying? It's at least 3 women in his life, same scenario. So as a newcomer, you the 4th person. So now you battling with 3 other bitches. You know, it's somebody that was there before you, somebody who he can't stand, but the sex probably good, she's still around from time to time or whatever. you should be focusing on yourself and you and this individual. Once you start focusing on whoever else, man, you already lost.
Yeah.
That's funny because we were separated for about 2 years, and when we got back together, it was literally like that scenario you just played out.
Yeah, man. Fuck that shit. I don't ask. I don't want to know who you dating. If I first meet you, I don't care. Is you free? When you free?
Right.
I ain't asking no body count.
I don't care.
None of that shit.
Please have a body count. Don't be no fucking,
Just have one.
Don't be no fucking virgin. Bro. Ain't none of that.
Oh yeah, that virgin shit is a wrap.
Not at this age, bro. But
It should be no more virgins left. It shouldn't. I just feel like you should have fucked at least one person by now.
Yeah.
If we talking 35 and everybody hit, no, y'all boys 32, 33. You 34.
Well, I'm 36.
6. Oh yeah, me and you around the same. Yeah, we the same age. So you 33. So anybody 30 and up, let's just say, you should have at least fucked one person. At least. If you haven't, I'm not the person for you.
It's sucked a couple of dicks.
Yeah, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? I give you 5. I give you 5. You know what I'm saying? That's a good number. Man. That's a good number. You know what I'm saying? 10 dicks, 5 in your mouth, we cool. But after that, man, yeah. So another point was competitive versus supportive. Have you ever felt like you were in competition with somebody you was dating?
Yes.
Oh
yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
How did that go?
We not dating.
Got it.
So, but that wasn't even no date. Like that was a relationship. But you know, it was way deeper.
What was the struggle without getting into too much detail?
Decisions. Like it's like they felt like they were more logical. You know what I'm saying? They didn't really give me a chance to like make decisions based on what I feel like we should be doing.
I got you.
And so having to battle that, it was just too much, man. Like I just shut down at a certain point.
Yeah.
But you know, again, it was a learning lesson though.
Right.
You know, I learned a lot of how to treat women, and you know, what I'm saying what some women may expect, and some they may not. You know. And,
right.
But yeah, I can't battle that. You know, we can come to a common ground and shit like that, but I can't be the one on the back burner. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not just finna sit back and just let you just do like nah. Because obviously, the shit wasn't working out. But, you know, that's another story. But anyway.
I don't think I've ever actually competed with a significant other. In all my relationships, I always been the breadwinner. Mm-hmm. So it wasn't even, the competition wasn't even, I was light years ahead of them. Yeah. Like, as far as, if you want to look at from a salary standpoint to an education standpoint to career advancement standpoint, I was always ahead of my significant other. The challenge or the competition came in with figuring out how we were going to spend time with each other versus spend time apart. That was mostly the challenge in my relationships. Wanting to maintain certain friendships that I have, like with my homeboys and stuff like that. Like I feel like that's important. I know women frown on that, but we need to have our friends. Like, I don't give a fuck what's going on. You need to have your set of friends that you could talk to and you can confide in to a degree. And we need to have the same thing. Like, there needs to be relationships and space outside of one another so that we can not only find time to miss each other, but also find out, more about ourselves. And maybe maybe you could run some shit across your dog and say, yo, am I tripping with this? Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, tell me what you think about this. And if you're around the right circle, they should be able to give you constructive criticism based off of them knowing you and they knowing your relationship as well. Yeah. But competition wise, I don't be in competition with niggas, let alone hoes. Like, never.
I'm with you. I ain't never.
Yeah, like.
It ain't worth the time or the headache. Like I've always been, like you said, more advanced in every aspect of our relationship.
Yeah.
What we're doing now is we're helping each other.
Yeah.
You helping me to be a better man, to be more consistent. And I'm helping you to be a better woman. Where do you want to go? What do you see yourself? Like, where are we going? Like, It's not about, oh, you make more money than me, so I get to do this while you stay home.
Hell nah.
I get to take this trip while you stay home. No, it's not. That's not what it's about.
I'ma get there.
Right.
whether you're with me or not.
Right. You get that tugboat.
This is where I'm going. So you either figure out how to hold on to my pocket and I lead the way, or you help, or you can go do whatever the fuck you want to do. I'ma still be on this train.
Right.
Yeah.
Cause the train ain't stopping. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know how to only just live. I gotta hustle. I gotta grind. I'm up usually 6 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? And I'm working from home now a lot. So I'm up working, getting out the way at work so I can focus on the shit that I really want to do. You get what I'm saying? Like that has always been my mindset. I've always either I was in sports or working, or I was working and going to school. You know what I'm saying? Even through college, I worked and went to school. When I got out of school, I took off a year, but I was in grad school and I was working full time. You know what I'm saying? Now, podcast and working, school and working, kids and working. Like it's always been some work and something else. So that's all I know. If I just got to go to work, I'm bored as shit. Like I don't feel productive. You know what I'm saying? So nah, it ain't no competition. Not over here.
Yeah, I left that situation where it was, but again, I learned from it, things like that. But you know, it wasn't about like, you know, who's making more money than anybody, because you know, I was paying the bills. Right. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it was just like she had a different goal in life. And you know, it was like she wanted to get there a little quicker than how I was gonna get there. So it was like,
it ain't no
like you said, I'm gonna get there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because as soon as I left that situation, Beyonce called, and it was like, oh,
that's hard.
Okay. I mean, not actually Beyonce, but you know,
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, you know, I did the whole Coachella thing, but that it was just like, look.
It sounds better when you say Beyonce called though.
Yeah, it does. People be asking me all that shit all the time, like, how she smell?
You should say yes.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, she called like, nigga, I'm the shit. I know I would.
Yeah, man. But you know, opportunities come at the most random times, and sometimes it's just where you just it's eye opener. You know what I'm saying? Like that third eye open, like, oh, maybe this is where I need to be at anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you know that maybe that was holding me back. You know, but yeah. What else they got on their list?
Two more things. One, second to last thing, financially irresponsible. How are you guys now with finances?
Irresponsible.
You're irresponsible with finances.
Irresponsible, dog.
Okay.
I'm being transparent right now, dog.
That's
and
cool.
The only way,
it's a safe place.
And the way that I mean it, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, like I pay what I need to pay and shit like that. But I don't take time for myself. Like everything that I do is for bills, or it's for something else. You know, what it's nothing for me. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta break even just to like have everything paid off, and then outside of that, like I don't make enough money, bro. I got like being a musician and being a creative and shit like that. Yeah, it ain't. That shit is difficult. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. The corporate life, I miss that. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. You know what I'm saying? I did the whole. You know, I worked for. Credit card and debit card processing company. You know what I'm saying? That was the best job I ever had, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I left that shit on a whim, but it was like that was just not my path. Of course, like, for me to just sit down and be behind a computer and be on a desk, like it just wasn't me at that time, dog. So after I did that, it's like, you know, I did movies and did Beyonce and did, you know, travel, been in Japan, and like that shit is fun. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you making money for what you love. Of course. You know what I'm saying? Like playing an instrument is not easy. Like that shit is work.
Oh no,
you
I know.
What I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
my pops, he trumpet and French horn.
Yeah.
He was a section leader in 100. Like he even still like that's one of his pastimes is he's in symphonic band at Broward Community College. Yeah. So he do shit like that to stay busy, you know, keep his mind sharp, stuff like that, which at his age, coming up on 70, you know what I'm saying? Like, you need that. You need to be your motor skills, you know what I'm saying? Reading music, using your hands and your feet, eye-hand coordination, shit like that. But what I will tell you, bro, is because I struggle with balancing finances, and I'm talking about single man, 2 kids, bills, you know, responsibilities and things of that nature. Pay yourself first. Yeah. And when I say pay yourself first, I'm not talking just going out and buying shit. I'm saying set a savings goal for yourself. And a lot of people, what they do is they'll start off on the the back end of the spectrum. Oh, I'm gonna save $10,000 this year. Don't start there.
Right.
I'm gonna save $20 a pay period, or 25, or pick a number that you not gonna miss.
Right.
Like for you like the Chief. Boom. Whatever your weed budget is, cut that shit in half. Take the other half and put it away and don't touch it. And you'll be surprised how much money you save by just not touching money. Get you an account that is hard to access. Like I opened a fucking Georgia's Own credit union. I don't got no debit card, no credit card. I don't even know where them shit's at. Yeah. I set up a direct deposit and the shit just go there. Right. I don't know. It's going to be hard for me. I would have to get up and go to the branch to withdraw money. They don't even allow you to do a wire transfer or Zelle or none of that. You got to do stuff like that. Trick yourself into saving money, and you'll be surprised how fast your money grow for you. But I will say, pay yourself first, bro. Yeah. The bills is not going nowhere.
They not.
So I read a book. I can't remember the name of the book, but it was an older couple, like late, maybe mid-30s. Mm-hmm. Some people say, I want to save 10%. Okay. So what they did was, and I took this idea, they started with 4%. Mm-hmm. So every pay period out of both our checks, mine and my wife's, 4% of our check goes to a different account.
Yep.
Now the only problem is I do see the account, which I probably need to okay, let's set up something else where we don't see it, because when you see it, you be like, okay, well, we struggling, so I'm gonna pull some money out of that.
All the time.
So that's been a struggle, especially like during the holiday season, or you want to catch a sale on some shit. No, like that money just need to sit there. Yeah. So like I would tell, I'm talking to everybody under the sound of my voice. Mm-hmm. If you don't know how to save, start with 4%.
Or a number that you're not gonna miss. Right. Yeah. That's what I say. $20, $25. I tell my brother that shit all the time. Yeah. Bro, $25 a pay period. You're not gonna miss that. You're not gonna go hungry. $25 a pay period.
Right.
That's $50 a month.
We got an issue.
Yeah, that's $50 a month. You know what I'm saying? You'll be surprised how fast money grows if you just leave it alone. Right. You know what I'm saying? Fort McPherson Credit Union is another one. You don't even know where that shit at, huh? You don't. I do. Oh, okay. So if it ain't one near you, pick something like that. Like you don't have access to it, and just let it sit. Yeah. Every pay period, it just pile up. Like it's hard to save money because you always want something, whether it's shoes, whether it's a hoodie, or we like to dress, we like to have fun, we like to go out or whatever. Like shit, we going to the Hawks game next week. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? With that comes out, stepping out in Atlanta, you got to be fresh. So you got to get a shirt or jeans or shoes or get the ticket. Got to have money to drink, eat, this and that. Like, it's a fucking event.
It's $150, $200.
For real. At least, if you ain't going outside with at least $200 in Atlanta, like, you're not going to have any kind of fun. If you got somebody on your arm,
you might as well double that shit.
Yeah. You're not going to have any kind of fun.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? So pay yourself first. In a relationship is a little different because it's two of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Me and my lady, we started a savings account. Again, $25. I'm not going to miss that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If I get a raise or whatever, I'm going to bump it up to 35 or 40 or whatever I'm not going to miss.
See, and like I did the exact same thing. I just got a raise. So my salary alone can pay what it needs to pay. Yeah. The raise money is just extra. So guess what we did? We gonna put that shit to the side.
Bump it up a little bit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Go from 25, go to 35 now.
Maybe I need to get in a relationship. Man.
Nah, don't do that. We telling you the good part.
But also we weren't taught to save. Mm-hmm. Or at least it wasn't demonstrated to us. Yeah. So
great point, Cub. Great point.
If I started at Chick-fil-A, right up the street. Yeah. Every time I got my check, I would go straight to Foot Locker or fucking GameStop and do whatever the fuck I wanted to do with that little $80 check. If I started with that mindset of like I'm gonna live off 80%, that would have carried over into my adulthood, and that's what I'm gonna teach my son. I taught that shit like, bro, when you get all this Christmas money and shit, you're not about to just blow the shit. Right. Yep. You gonna hold on to it because guess what? In the summertime, you go spend time with your grandmother, and you gonna want to do shit while you with her.
I'm definitely an advocate for like changing the curriculum in grade school.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shit that we actually need to learn, right. Like, real estate and finances and entrepreneurial like, goals and shit like that.
Right.
This is the things that we need to live in America.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? This is supposed to be the land of the free, home of the brave type shit. But nobody's free. Like, everybody's out here, like, struggling. Well, not struggling, but you know, some people are not living to the means that they want to live to.
We are slaves to the dollar. We slaves to brands, and we slaves to extracurricular activities. Yeah. We feel like we gotta go out, we gotta do this, we gotta do that, and necessarily you really don't have to. Like I think me and Jeff, we probably go out once every maybe 4 months, maybe.
Totally, yeah.
If it's 4 months, we're being generous. You know what I'm saying? But we have to find time outside of our normal routine to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like Friday, I'm excited as fuck about Friday. I'm not even finna lie to you. I ain't been out in a minute. Right. You know what I'm saying? So and the Hawks playing the Heat too. So it's like, we're going to the Hawks game. It's my homeboy birthday. We're going to turn up a little bit. And then it's back to nigga not doing shit. Yeah.
As a matter of fact, we going out and then we got a kitty birthday party to go
the next day. So it's back to responsibility. Right. Yeah. We can't even just go out and enjoy. I can't wake up hungover. Right. And I got karate the following morning at 10 o'clock. So it's like, yeah, man, like it's I'll say this, you know, fatherhood definitely has made me a lot more responsible and a lot more conscious about how I spend my time and also how I spend my money, because I know, and it's a pay week for me, so it's like I'm gonna have change in my pocket, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I still got other shit to focus on.
I know every time I be hearing you, I'll be like, man, what's going on? Oh man, I got the kids this weekend.
Daddy weekend. I'm telling you, like I'm not kidding. Yeah. But we outside next week though, bro. Yeah. If you ain't doing nothing,
we can
you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, okay. The last thing we got, damn, what they said, insecure. I'm pretty sure we've all have dealt with this topic. Yeah. Being insecure in a relationship, I'll start for me. I'm not insecure until you make me. You know what I'm saying? I don't care who texts you. I don't care who DM you. I don't care who says that you're attractive. It's what you do with that is what makes me insecure. If it's somebody that I've asked you about and you told me, oh, it's nobody, don't worry about them or whatever, but the behavior isn't aligned with what you've told me, that's going to cause me to be insecure. I don't approach situations with, oh, well, the last girl cheated on me, so you're going to do the same thing. I don't even think like that. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to cheat, you're going to do that. I'm going to find out eventually, and then when I do, that's a wrap for that. Like, don't even try to explain. Let's not even go through that. Just, hey, I'm going to get you a trash bag, get all your shit, and we could just go our separate ways. It's not even going to be, it's not no fight. I'm not going to beef with you. We just don't need to be together, because if I got enough self-control to not do that, nigga, you definitely should. Right. Because I have a very, very extensive history. So if I can control myself, you get what I'm saying? If I can control myself and I can weed out all of the temptations and everything like that I am used to doing, it should be no excuse for you. So
I agree. Honestly. Like, I mean, bruh, that whole cheating thing, like that shit, it's like you said, it's so easy to not do.
It is,
like,
bro.
It's so easy to like not cheat on somebody if you really like them. You know what I'm saying? So that's the whole thing. People try to like trick themselves into liking you or feeling like, oh well, he does this and does that, but you know, nah. Like if you want something, like make sure you find somebody who's doing that for you.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? But what was the question?
Insecure, like does that make a man? Well, have you ever been insecure in a relationship, but they're just saying these are things that make men weak? You know?
I ain't gonna say I was insecure, but I have gone through the phone before.
Oh yeah,
I went through the phone, and like you said,
that's normal.
Until you make me feel like that, you know what I'm saying? Because now you complaining with everything with me, but you bringing up this other nigga, like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Oh well, this and that, blah blah blah, whatever the case may be. Like if I'm hearing his name too many times, it's a little bit like
too many comments, too many emojis.
It is too many. It's just too many. So but at that time, like in that time of my life, like I was going through a lot. That was around the time that my dad was like had passed and stuff like that. So, you know, I had just started a new job, so the money wasn't really there at that time. But, bruh, it was a lot. But anyway, at the same time, it's like that was the only time that made me feel like insecure. Like, damn, I wasn't doing enough. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because she voiced that. You know what I'm saying? You can't do exactly, you know, the things that I want or the things that I need. You know what I'm saying? And she had a kid. Like, she had 2 kids or whatever. But it's like me stepping into that role, it's like I had to put everything into it. You know what I'm saying? I really didn't look out for myself at that time. So it really took a toll on me mentally. And that's why I've been single these past couple of years, because I had to like really regroup.
For you to understand and know that, I think that's very mature, because you know I'm not gonna get in another situation until I'm fully ready. Not only are you protecting yourself, but you protecting other people as well, and that's the most important.
Exactly.
Yeah. What about you, bro?
I've dealt with it, and it's tough to navigate through because now you're looking over your shoulder, or you're doing like one thing I hate about certain things is like it's always like you got to tally certain things. Oh, I told her how beautiful she was today.
Yeah.
Oh, I told her how her hair looked nice. Oh, I told her I love her. And then sometimes women will be like, well, you ain't told me that shit in a long time. Or you ain't bought me flowers. Like,
It was just yesterday.
Right. now you saying I don't do it or I never done it, which is completely false.
Right.
Like, let's be truthful about the situation.
And realistic.
Have I messed up or I haven't done it enough? That's one thing. But to say I've never done it, that's bullshit.
Correct.
So exactly. Correct. So my point is like, yeah, I've dealt with it, but it doesn't. Sometimes you don't encourage me enough.
True.
And that don't give me the opportunity to jump in another bitch DM, or if I post a picture where I'm at the gym and somebody hard eye and then like that's my open, the door's cracked. Like no, like hey I'm off. Let's have a conversation.
Yeah.
And we can have a conversation, like feed into my love language, like they like to say.
Yeah.
Okay, cool, no problem. Like, okay, I messed up.
Yeah.
But that's all it's really about. It all boils down to communication.
Yep.
If you're feeling insecure about some shit,
Let's talk about it.
That way nobody cheats or nobody does anything irrational that's gonna fuck up our situation.
I agree.
Because cheating is not always. It could be like it could be substance abuse. It could be alcohol. It can be, oh, I'm gonna just spend time on the game. Or I'm gonna do certain shit where I don't have to be in your presence because you pissed me off or you made me feel some type of way.
Yeah.
Right. It doesn't necessarily have to be like another
With
woman.
another person.
Yeah, that's
True. All right. I think we had a healthy discussion here. TJ, thank you so much for giving us your time, bro. Like we really value other people's time, so we appreciate you for tapping in with us. If you got anything going on promoting like music wise, brand wise, you could kind of shout it out here. You know what I'm saying?
Shit. I mean, I'm starting a little hoodie. Well, not little, but I'm starting a hoodie and sweatshirt line.
Okay.
So that's gonna be coming around probably next fall. But outside of that, like music related, you know, I just did a movie with Tyler Perry. You know, I can't get into depth with it.
That's cold. That's
that's
cold. That's cold, man.
NBA.
Damn.
So, but you know, outside of that, like you know, I still be doing the beats and everything like that. So, you know, I'm just out here trying to get it, bro. Trying to really express my talents any way that I can. You know what I'm saying? Trying to take advantage of everything that I can do. And shit, it's just sky's the limit right now, bro.
You in the right town, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We in Black Hollywood. You know, it's a gang of people out here doing some of the same things you are. So I send, you know, positive, you know, and good vibes to you in your journey. Hopefully everything works out for you. Like we doing the same thing. We creators. Creators create. Don't never stop creating. You know what I'm saying? Even when I feel like this shit ain't going nowhere, like we'll get a DM or something or somebody saying, hey, y'all ain't recorded in 2 weeks and I really use y'all to get through my day and this and that. And it's like, oh, okay. Well, maybe I do matter, or maybe this does matter, or what we're doing makes a difference. So never lose sight of that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, of course, y'all check us out, Twitter, Instagram. I'm your boy, Way More Fly Than You, 1 U on Instagram. Way More Fly Than You, 2 U's on Twitter.
All right, we got King Teej 1 here on Instagram and Twitter.
Lil Dirt 88 on Twitter, Junior Dirt _88 on IG.
Thank y'all for listening.